Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm really pleased today to be hosting this amazing discussion for International Women's Day, hashtag Give to Gain. We recently asked the community which topics really matter the most, and the ones that came on top were leadership barriers, career progression, and career breaks. So today, what we're trying to aim for is a really honest conversation, shared experiences, and some practical takeaways. If you don't know Punjabiforce, our mission is simple. We want to uplift our professionals globally, share our experiences, knowledge, celebrate our culture, embrace diversity, and show the community that when one rises, we all rise. So if you're watching on YouTube, please hit like and subscribe. And if you see us on LinkedIn, please do follow us. And so we can keep the conversation going and create more conversations like this. So, welcome all. Thank you very much for joining us today. I will probably hand over to Ruby first. If we could just have an intro of all of you and hear from how you got here today, be great.
Yeah. Hi, my name's Ruby McCormack. I'm based in London. I've been in the financial services and professional services industry for, oh my God, 25 plus years now. It's always hard to add those years and the plus. But yes, getting on. Um, I currently am chief of staff to the CTO for a company called Alta Domus, which deals with like fund and loan servicing to a lot of private equity clients. My background has always been in the financial services space to begin with and has moved around over the years, having been on kind of the product side, operations, as well as technology. So I've kind of done the gamut and really worked my way through, I guess, the corporate structure over my lifetime. So yeah, very happy to be here, really happy to be supporting women and helping everyone to rise. I love what we're doing here at Punjabiforce. So thank you for inviting me.
Thanks, Ruby. Pei, I'll jump to you next.
Hi everyone, my name is Pei Mun Lim, and I currently run my own business. I have been in the tech sector for over 30 years, doing consulting, about 16 years in the Microsoft space, and 12 years I moved over to Salesforce space. I've done consulting, business analysis, testing, data solutions architect, project management. So I came over as project manager. I am very passionate about uplifting women because, you know, we've come a really long way historically, from a object non-entity to being able to vote and being able to be educated to a place where we can support ourselves and not having to depend on someone else. So we are expected to do so much more to take care of the home, look after children, look after the family, and make our own life, and so on and so forth. There seems to be so many more obstacles in our world, in the professional world, especially in leadership. So I'm very passionate about mentoring the younger generation of young women who want to step into themselves, into leadership, and I'm so glad to be here. Thank you so much for inviting me, Harpreet.
Thank you, Pei. That's so powerful. And I think, Jasmine, that nicely segues onto you and what you're doing as well. So please do introduce
Thank
yourself.
you. Yeah, no, really, really nice to be here as well. So I'm Jazz. I'm the founder of Inculab. So that's a workplace culture consultancy, and I help organizations retain their employees. And more recently, I founded the South Asian Workplace Collective, and that's all about helping individuals understand the unwritten rules of the UK workplace. So recognizing that there are huge cultural differences in the way that we work in the UK compared to many other countries, and we're not really mentored or taught what those differences are, kind of left to figure it out on our own. So I'm really passionate about helping people understand exactly what it is that's expected of them in order to get the promotions that they genuinely deserve.
Amazing. Thanks, Jazz. And how did you get to where you were today?
It was a few bad experiences, if we put it politely. It was just recognizing that there is a need for this. I've come from a mechanical engineering background, and as a South Asian woman in an engineering field, it's there are plenty of horror stories there. So it's kind of led me to where I am today to try and help other people avoid those kind of situations.
Okay, and the reason I led with that is because when you're doing your day-to-day work, it's based on a feeling that you've had and an experience in the past. It's not just, it's also the statistics and what you've heard, but it's very much the lived experience, right? And I think that helps us
Yeah.
to pave it forward when we have those lived experiences. So, jumping into some of the stats,